Hello, folks. This is Gabor, and I want to tell you about yesterday when I actually went to help Ukrainian refugees. And it's a pretty amusing story because, like, of course, the story of refugees is mostly sad, but this one was really peculiar because I met a friend of mine this week, and he said that he is going to organize, or his company is organizing a program for the refugees where the workers of this company, the employees, they are going to the refugees and they are helping them and talking to them, comforting them, etc. And I thought that, okay, so this is my chance because I have signed up for a refugee helping organization. I think Ukraine Help or I don't know, something like that. I signed up, I did the vetting process, etc. And for several days, I have heard nothing about them. So yeah, I thought that, okay, so here is my chance. Now I can go and help to help the refugees somehow. So we went there, and there was a group of people that were waiting. We were in Galeria Krakowska, which is a shopping mall. We were gathering there, and after that we went to the train station. And at the train station there were already a lot of refugees that was granted, but there were even more helpers already. So we entered this big ass room with families, mainly women and their children, a couple of men who managed to take refuge with them, and then helpers everywhere with this neon vest, neon green vest, everywhere, every fucking where. So we arrived and everybody was just scrambling to find something to do, to find somebody to help. That, that was the best scene when we were standing around talking, others looking for people to help. And then somebody said, "Oh, there's somebody who needs help." And then 10 of us darted towards this person. And there was a Ukrainian woman just looking at the fucking train schedule. And she didn't understand something like when the train leaves, or like where it stops or something like this. And there was one Ukrainian woman and 10 people around her. Oh my god, 10 people around her trying to help her figure out the train schedule. This whole thing was ridiculous. So, like, after about half an hour I left because it was just, I didn't feel needed over there, and I wasn't needed over there. That's that was something for sure. And I still want to help, so I'm looking for opportunities to do so. So from what I have seen, that people who have cars and can afford petrol these times, that they can actually go and help on the border, or bringing people from A to B, so people to the airport, for example. But I don't have a car, so I could drive. I would really like to drive. That would be absolutely fine. For example, to bring people from the border to Kraków or wherever, that would be awesome. If somebody gives me a car, or do something that is actually necessary. Like I want to feel needed, So I don't want this feeling that somebody gives me a favor that allows me to help, So that's, I think that's, I have better things to do than that. So yeah, if my help is needed, I'm ready to help. I will just continue asking around. But yeah, I thought it would be easier, to find some meaningful way to help, but it seems it's not so easy not as easy as I thought, because there are already a lot of Ukrainians here in Kraków. A lot of Ukrainians arrived before 2022. So about how many? At least 1 or 2 million people. So there are loads and loads of Ukrainians to help other Ukrainians, which is actually effective because they know the language, they know the culture, they understand the refugees better. Maybe they even come from the same region. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's just, like I want to help if my help is needed. Yeah, that's everything about it. And yeah, one more thing is that I'm also glad that the European Union and the United States actually giving funds for Poland. I think also to Hungary and other countries. I'm not sure about that. If they don't, they should. But there are for sure surely funds that come to aid the refugees, which is also really, really nice. I'm also waiting for a formal apology from the more Westerner than us countries, because during the 2015 crisis, refugee crisis, like we were depicted as the villains, like these motherfuckers, ungrateful motherfuckers who can take funds but cannot help other people. So for that, fuck you, and I really want an apology from them, like kneeling on football fields, official recognition that what you said in 2015 until 2022 was just plain wrong, because our countries, Poland, Hungary, Romania, Slovakia, etc., are more than ready to help people in need. If the refugee crisis is not manufactured, then we are actually absolutely there for other people to let them in. We take them in our homes, we give our money, we help them, we scramble to do something for the refugees that have their home destroyed. And by the way, this refugee influx is a proper refugee influx, in a sense that there are mainly women and little children coming through the border. And yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. And well, we are not really sorry for not taking military age male migrants confused or disguised as refugees. So that's I hope that those times are behind us and we get appreciation for what we are doing for real refugees. And I just want to repeat that I'm really proud of our countries, of Poland, Hungary, Romania, all the people who are scrambling to help people in need. That's when I think about that, it's like, yeah, people, that's we showed the world at least that we have a heart. We are not perfect. That's we are far away from that, but we do have a heart. And this heart is going to be helpful in the times that are coming next, that's for sure. And this was a reminder that, folks, we have each other as friends. Again, Poland, Hungary, like even Slovakia and Romania, like even if we don't feel like friends, we should be friends, because have something going on for each other. And Western countries, they are allies, one of our friends. They have proved that several times, even in the past 100 years, and we just need to be careful, and we need to appreciate the relationships that really help us. I think moving forward, that will be really important. So kudos to the helpers, kudos who could help more than I could do, and keep up the good work. Good luck.